Hey, hey, yeah. Makeup, yeah. That was a beautiful smile, yeah. Makeup, yeah. There's a beautiful smile, there's a beautiful smile. Makeup, yeah. There's a beautiful smile. It's the makeup nurse. Said you're rolling with the makeup nurse. Makeup, yeah. There's a beautiful smile. There's a beautiful smile.
I'm back. Welcome back to my channel. The struggle is real with Pajami, the makeup nurse. Today is Mix It Up Monday, and it's also Say Something Nice Day, Nail Polish Day, Heimlich Maneuver Day, Game Show Day, Go Barefoot Day, Hazelnut Cake Day, Olive Day, and Pen Pal Day. And if you want to join the Pajami Club, hit that subscribe button, sit back, get comfy, and let's get started. But first, the riddle of today is, why did the owl get promoted? Comment down below. And today we're going to do empties, and we're going to have a couple stories about the Heimlich maneuver and of what has happened to me when people have choked. Okay, let's first start with some food. So what I've been eating. So I get lots of these Cracker Jacks from my Wednesday night, so I've been eating these, which is, I know, not healthy. And then I get some chips from the hospital, and these are this is a Deep River snack, sea salt and vinegar. This is just basic Lay's. And then my mom and dad left this bag of chips here from Great Value. The Ripple potato chips, the cheddar and sour cream. These were really good. And then, of course, you know, like living in a hotel, I eat microwavable stuff. So I had this New England clam chowder from Progresso. I love clam chowder. And then from Progresso, I used the creamy potato with bacon and cheese, which was good. And then chicken noodle soup from Progresso. And then Campbell's home-style chicken noodle soup. And then the Mezzetta garlic stuffed olives. I love this garlic stuffed. And then, of course, I always have my American Airlines pretzels. I never really eat it on the plane. Sometimes I do, so I end up getting like a whole bunch of them, and I just eat that later for some snacks. Okay, then as far as my supplements, I guess you could say, I use the ashwagandha dietary supplement. This is says relax, restore, and wind immune support. But and this was mixed berry, but I use this for sleep. And then of course, being on the shot, you have it messes up with your digestive tract and hard to use the bathroom. So I had the Colace stool softening gummies, because I love gummies. I don't like, I have a hard time swallowing pills. And then because of the frequent like throwing up and acid and reflux, I use the Calmacid antacid supplement, and this is from Melaleuca that I get in there. Otherwise I would probably just use Tums, but I get these out of my box. And then I use this BioRace pore tightening pearl clay mask, and of course I cut it in half so I could get it. I did like this, and I like the fact that it was only 10 to 15 minutes, which I always do the max of 15 minutes. The one I'm using now is like 25 minutes. It's like, but so I did like this, and never heard of this brand before. But I have so many of these that I probably won't use them. And then I use this donut bath bomb from Rose, or is it? Yeah. Oh, I think it was a scent Rose, but it was like a donut bath bomb. I've been like really into just relaxing and taking baths lately. And then I use the Exceed Total Care Sensitive Tooth Polish, because I've been getting these in my Melaleuca box too. So I've been just using it because it's in my box. I'm not going to just but I usually use Colgate. And then I use these Galeen waterproof makeup wipes. This was the second bag that I got out of my Pinch Me, and I loved these wipes. Right now I'm using these other wipes that don't really take your makeup very good, and I really don't like them. I used the Soon Skincare Pomegranate Hydrogel Eye Patch with collagen. I liked them, but I wish it would have like given you like a time frame to put them on, so I just had to always guess, and I just used it. I put them on, and then I put my mask on and kept them on as long as that. But I wish there was a time frame, but otherwise I liked it. And then I used this Dr. Teal's foaming bath with the Epsom salt to calm your mind, and it had ashwagandha and the essential oil, so I was like, maybe with ashwagandha it'll help me sleep. It's got the ashwagandha Indian winter cherry, and it says helps comfort and calm the mind, nourishes your skin, long-lasting bubbles gently cleanse, which I think it helps. I don't know. I have severe insomnia. I don't sleep very well, so I feel like nothing helps. But the ashwagandha to help provide relief from stress, and orange and lang to help calm and relax. So magnesium is supposed to help you sleep too, and this is a Dr. Teal's powered by magnesium Epsom salt sleep soak with melatonin, lavender, and chamomile essential oil blend. Helps erase aches or ease aches and soreness from muscle pains, and helps calm the mind for a good night's sleep. I don't know if it really helped. I only was able to use this Okalon eyeliner, and I did like the tip. Oh, actually it has, I was going to say, because the cap fell off, and oh, it works now, so maybe it's not gone. But I was kind of sad. I'm going to try that, keep trying that. And so it was dried out, but okay, never mind. Maybe because I put the cap back on, it's... Alright, and then this Rima Beauty Undercover Lover Makeup Primer. I did like this. It was like a silicone feeling, and I really did like this primer. And I used up the Kula Tinted Moisturizer, Sunscreen, and Fresh Rose. Sometimes I kind of could smell it, but obviously because it's a tinted moisturizer, it didn't have that much coverage. But I wish it did smell a little bit better, or like more, because a lot of times I'm like, I can't even smell it. So I don't know if I will buy this again. And then this Bow Babe Beauty liquid highlight, I did not like. This didn't even work, and so I had to use like one of my empty concealers sticks to try to get it out. I did not like this at all. I got this out of my Ipsy. Okay, I used this Love Truffle Mask, Indulge Truffle Mask, infused with black truffle extract for my hair mask, and I would always put it on in the morning and then wash it out at night. I liked it, but I have enough of them, and I'm sure this was expensive. I got it out of my Ipsy, and I don't need expensive hair masks. And then I used these sheet masks, the Unicorn Face Sheet Mask, tones and brightens skins, purifies with tea tree oil, improves skin tone and brightens with strawberry extract. I don't know if it didn't really stick very good, but I don't remember it really smelling like the strawberry, which I was kind of upset. And then this was the Hydrate and Smooth Body Raves on Ice Cherry Limeade Scented Deep Moisturizing Mask. This one again, I don't know if I smelled the cherry. I think I was disappointed in both of these, if I remember right. Alright, that is it for my empties. But before we go, let me tell you a couple of the stories of the Heimlich. So I was taking care of a patient. He was a very tall patient, and he was choking on his food. And so and because he was tall and he was in the bed, I laid him down, and I just started doing like chest compressions on him and I was like almost like on top of him, like, because I'm so short and I had to get up on the bed, and I just started doing that, and like really pushing and I was able to get it up. And then another time right before when my daughter was born, Ken's friend was asking me, well, how do you do the Heimlich on a baby or on a young child like this? So I was explaining to him how you have to like turn him over like the baby and like kind of do thrust on the back for an infant. Well, luckily I did that because I was going to go over to my cousin's house to help her with her math homework, and so Ken's one cousin was watching my daughter and she started choking. She got like this, found a piece of the cork from a coaster and was choking, and he was panicking, didn't know what to do. He calls me versus 911, and he ended up, Ken's, our best friend, came in, and at the exact same time, he remembered what I said. He took Alyssa and started doing exactly what I told him and was able to get him out. Oh my gosh, otherwise she would have been dead, because instead of calling 911, they called, his cousin called me. It's like, what the heck? No. So those were two horrifying stories. Another time, my husband, I was Skyping him, or video chatting him, whatever, and he started choking on a big piece of meat. And instead, this is not what you do, but he was like squeezing his throat and getting it down. And he was like just squeezing and squeezing it to try to get the steak down, and he did get it down. But I told him, I'm like, dude, when you're by yourself and you're choking, you're supposed to go behind a chair and like really try to thrust it upward on the chair. So I don't know why he didn't do that. He's heard me tell stories about that before, but like I guess in the moment you're choking and you're just like trying to get it down. It worked, but no, if you're supposed to go behind a chair if you're by yourself. So those were a few of my stories of people choking. But anyway, before we go, this day in history, on June 1st in 1861, the first minor skirmish of the U.S. Civil War takes place at Fairfax Courthouse, Virginia. In 1941, the German army completes its capture of Crete after a brutal airborne invasion. 1967, the Beatles released their groundbreaking album Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band in the UK. In 1980, CNN cable news network begins broadcasting, revolutionizing the 24-hour news cycle. Some birthdays: 1801, Brigham Young, American religious leader and second president of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. 1926, Marilyn Monroe, legendary American actress, model, and pop culture icon. 1926, Andy Griffith, American actor and singer, best known for The Andy Griffith Show. 1937, Morgan Freeman, happy birthday, I love him, celebrated Academy Award-winning American actor, The Shawshank Redemption, love that movie, and Driving Miss Daisy. On a podcast, we've already reviewed Shawshank Redemption, but we haven't done Driving Miss Daisy, so we might have to do that one. 1974, Alanis Morissette, Canadian-American singer and songwriter, known for her hit album Jagged Little Pill. I do like Alanis Morissette. 1968, deaths, unfortunate deaths. 1968, James Buchanan, the 15th president of the U.S., passing away at age 77. 1927, Lizzie Borden, an American woman famously tried and acquitted for the axe murders of her father and stepmother. 1968, Helen Keller, a renowned American author, disability rights advocate, and lecturer who overcame being deaf and blind. I hope you enjoyed my empties and my little story and our little events today. Our quote for today comes from Aristotle. Quality is not an act, it is a habit. And remember, don't wake up and choose violence, choose kindness. And I'll see you next time. Bye!